Hello everybody, my name is Tanya, and welcome back to the Hunger Games Simulator. I decided I wanted to do this again once I got internet back, and it actually proved a little tricky to make this work because for some reason my action software won't stay up for more than about a minute, and then it just closes on its own, and that was the only way I had to record desktop or window footage. So I had to download the XSplit broadcaster, and this is my first time using it, and I'm trying to figure it out. But basically, yeah, I just want to do this. Like, I've got everything shrunk down onto a single small window, just so everything it'd be somewhat visible on the recording, because yeah, everything gets blurry when it's down on when you're recording from an entire screen, from an entire full window. But either way, I forgot to rename this anything, so it's just the Hunger Games. But let's just go ahead and introduce the team. So on the first team is me, along with Granberry Sensei, of course. Our second district is returning champion Lilac, who, if you in the last video that I did of the Hunger Games, won after Pitt died in an accident. I think I remember. Like, she didn't even actually kill Pitt. They both had the chance to kill each other, but then let each other go. Oh, but there's the returning champion Lilac and Carol, her partner. District 3 is the Kingdom Hearts boys Sora and Riku. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. District 4 is 2B and 9S, representing Nier Automata. District 5 is the Knight and Hornet. District 6 is Ren and the Rival, and yes, that's the best working picture I could find of him that would actually work with the simulator. District 7 is Shantae and Risky. District 8 is Frisk and Azriel. District 9 is Max and Chloe. District 10, Snake and Raiden. I know they're not from the same game, but they're the same universe. Like, Snake is... Well, this version of Snake and this version of Raiden are in the same universe. First, District 11 is Nick and Curie instead of Piper, who was there last time I did this. I played a lot more Fallout 4 since the Let's Play I did, and I've fallen in love with Curie. She's just amazing. She's so wonderful. Well, and in District 12 is Gordon and Alex. So, let's proceed. Whoops. Alright, the bloodbath. The shoes stand on their bones, the horn sounds. Raiden breaks Snake's nose for a basket of bread. I've never seen that before. Oh, but that is nice. Hornet breaks Alex's nose for a basket of bread. Everybody wants that bread. Granberry gathers as much food as she can. Very smart. Shantae runs away from the cornucopia. Ren runs away from the cornucopia. 9S stabs Gordon with the tree branch. Wow. Okay, Gordon is a badass, but he's no match for 9S. Risky runs away with a lighter and some rope. I'm scared to think what she'll do with that. Azriel throws the knife into... So I died right from the start? So you know, Mulligan. We're calling him Mulligan. Whoa. Okay. So, okay, so this is interesting. So I couldn't figure out how to get this thing to restart, so I figured, like, hey, I'll just see it through to the... I'll skip through to the end, and maybe then it'll start over. But apparently, Granberry won. And interestingly enough, this happens... when right before Shantae tended to Granberry's wounds. And how does she thank her? Strangling her. Wow. Okay. Brutal. Brutal. But the winner is Granberry Sensei from that one. So let's see if we can work through this again. Let's try a whole new simulation. See if this gets anything different. Okay, it's different because when I kept trying to reload this, it just kept starting doing the same thing. So let's try to get one where I don't die in the first, right out of the bloodbath, okay? Hey, but Gromberry won that last one. Ren runs away from the Copia. I grab a backpack and retreat. Raiden and Riku fight Azrael. Azrael and Risky survive. Does that mean Raiden and Riku die? Alex runs away. Frisk runs away with a lighter and some rope. 2B and Shantae fight for a bag. Shantae gives up and retreats. Yeah, Shantae isn't going to beat 2B. Max runs away from the cornucopia. The knight runs away from the cornucopia. Gordon runs away. Hornet grabs a sword. Yeah, she's smart. She's getting a weapon. Lilac takes a handful of throwing knives. Oh dear God. Grumbaria takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. She has a weapon. We're all dead. Sora runs away from the cornucopia. 9S grabs a shovel. Snake clutches a first aid kit and runs away. The rival runs away. Chloe breaks Carol's nose for a basket of bread. Curie runs away and Nick runs away. So, day 1. Frisk sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Lilac sprains her... I forgot to change the genders when I did this. Like, sprains her ankle running away from 2B. Sora, Hornet, Gordon, and Curie raid 9S's camp while... I forgot to... Okay, I'm sorry, but I can't do this. I can't do this. I need to... That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. Skip. And apparently, I severely sliced 2B with a sword, and Carol dies of dysentery. They were the only ones left. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I won. So that's 1 for me, 1 for Grombaria. And I skipped through both of them. I might make just special parts where I just review those histories. But just give me a minute to make the necessary changes. Okay, one more time now. Same cast, but everyone has their proper genders. Let's go. Shantae runs away from the cornucopia. Alex runs away, and Risky runs away. See, Riku, Azrael, Max, and the rival share everything they gathered before running. Now, there's an interesting team. Nick and I fight for a bag. I give up and retreat. I would not give up. I would... I wouldn't want to hurt Nick. Okay, I'd probably give up. Carol grabs the backpack, not realizing it's empty. Sora runs away with Cornucopia. Grumbaria breaks Snoopy's nose for a basket of bread. I've never seen this breaking nose for a basket of bread before, but here it keeps coming up. Chloe finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Hornet finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Dianess grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Curie scares Snake away from the cornucopia. She probably had a minigun. Curie has scared me like that before. Or I was sneaking through a bandit base, and I had her with me. And by the way, she likes to... I find that Curie likes to pick stuff up on her own. But I was sneaking through a bandit base, and I turn to my left, and I see a minigun barrel pointed right at my head. I think, dear God, I'm going to die. Then I realize it's Curie. But anyway, the knight runs away from the cornucopia. Lilac runs away. Ren runs away. Raiden, Gordon, and Frisk. Ren and Raiden run away. Gordon runs into the cornucopia and hides. And Frisk runs away with a lighter and some rope. Alright, day 1, Alex questions her sanity. A little early for that. Nick and Riku split up to search for resources. Ren, Shantae, the Knight, and Max hunt for other tributes. Ooh, that's actually kind of a scary team. 9S searches for firewood. Risky makes a wooden spear. Sora, Lilac, Snake, and Curie hunt for the tributes. Chloe, Grombaria, Hornet, and I hunt for the tributes. We're on a team, Sensei. The rival questions his sanity. Frisk attacks 2B, but she manages to escape. Yeah, don't let the cute face fool you. That little stinker can kick some butt. Raiden sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Gordon stalks Carol. That might be a bad idea. Azriel tries to sleep through the entire day. Alright, first, okay. Arena event. A tsunami rolls into the arena. Lilac and Gordon survives. Me and Snake smash our heads together as the tsunami rolls in, leaving us both to drown. Oh boy, this is something new. Azriel holds Max underwater to drown. Oh, evil. Risky and Raiden and Alex survives. Riku holds Frisk underwater to drown. SB is swept away. Ninus defeats Shantae but throws her into the water to make sure she dies. Curie survives. Nick survives. Mary holds Chloe underwater to drown. Hornet survives. The Knight survives. Rin survives. The rival defeats Carol but throws him water. Sora fatally injures himself on debris. Yeah. So yeah, I die. Very nice. I died because I smacked my head into Snake, and it was an arena event, not even the end of the first day. Gordon begs for Alex to kill him. She refuses, keeping Gordon alive. Yeah, y'all need to work together. Or y'all need to both be alive for when Half-Life 3 comes around. Raiden cries. I'm going to ignore that. I thought I got them all. Hornet cooks her food before putting her fire out. Azriel is unable to start a fire, sleeps without warmth. Riku screams for help. Granberry cooks her food before putting her fire out. Lilac fends 9S, Risky, and the Knight away from her fire. Don't mess with the dragon. Nick, the rival, and Curie sleep in shifts. Rin looks at the night sky. Day 2. Alex tries to sleep through the entire day. Ren travels to higher ground. Risky runs away from Azriel. I would too. Hornet and Graberia split up to search for resources. They would make a very deadly combination. 9S thinks about home. The rival travels to higher ground. The Knight and Riku fight Nick and Lilac. The Knight and Riku survive. Does that mean that Nick and Lilac die? Curie makes a wooden spear. Or she found one lying around. She likes to pick stuff up. Raiden is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Gordon unknowingly eats toxic berries. That sucks. Okay, Nick and Lilac are in fact dead. Gordon is also dead. Night 2. Raiden and the Knight hold hands. Aww. The rival, Risky, and Curie sleep in shifts. Grumbaria cooks her food before putting her fire out. Grumbaria is just in the lap of luxury in this game. Azriel, Rin, Alex, and 9S tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Riku quietly hums. Hornet screams for help. Day 3, Ren fishes. The rival hunts for other tributes. 9S spears Raiden in the abdomen. Okay, so a battle between an android and a cyborg. Who would win? Apparently an android. Risky dies from hypothermia. Well, no wonder. Look at what you're wearing. The Knight receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor as if he wasn't deadly enough. Grumbaria receives an explosive from sponsor. She don't need it. She can cut a mountain in half. Hornet, Curie, Azriel, and Alex raid Riku's camp while he's hunting. Okay, Raiden is dead. Risky is dead. Okay, Night 3. Curie looks at the night sky. Alex bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Oh boy, that sucks. Azriel, not Israel. Azriel looks at the night sky. The Knight, the rival, and 9S discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Grumbaria questions her sanity. Riku destroys Ren's supplies while she is asleep. And Hornet sees a fire but stays hidden. The feast. Cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's family. Riku decides not to go to the feast. He's smart like that. Curie destroys Hornet's memoirs out of spite. Hang on, didn't Hornet do something to Curie? Ren throws a knife into the Knight's chest. Oh, ouch. Well, since there's no benches, I am assuming there's no benches in the Hunger Games, so yeah, he can't respawn. Grabaria decides not to go to the feast. Also smart. 9S, Azrael, and the rival confront each other, but grab what they want slowly to avoid conflict. Yeah, the rival is definitely being smart, not getting in that. Okay, day 4. Hornet constructs a shack. That is something that's new. Riku receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. 9S explores the arena. The rival travels to higher ground. Ren explores the arena. Azrael picks flowers. Curie searches for firewood. Grombaria goes hunting for the tributes. So Alex is dead, and the knight is dead. This is getting a little bit more drawn out, I think. Azrael and Riku tell stories about themselves to each other. Ren, the rival, and Curie discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Grombaria is awoken by nightmares. Oh, what are you having nightmares about? Hornet tries to treat her infection. 9S cooks his food before putting his fire out. Riku and Ren work together for the day. I'd be very cautious about that. Hornet hunts for other tributes. They will not see her coming. The last thing they'll hear is Sha! 9S stabs Curie while her back is turned. That is underhanded, but then again, he's not a combat model. He would have to be tricky like that. Grombaria discovers a cave. Azrael runs away from the rival. Well, I find that highly unlikely. Curie dead. Okay. Grombaria quietly hums the Heavenly Knights theme song. 9S, Riku, and the rival cheerfully sing songs together. Ren screams for help. Hornet destroys Azrael's supplies while he is asleep. She is on the prowl, doing her hunter thing. She is going to hurt people. Day 6. Riku questions Sandy. The rival begs for Hornet to kill him. She refuses, keeping the rival alive. He is important to whatever plan she has. Azrael runs away from 9S. Grombaria begs for Ren to kill her. Why? She refuses, keeping Grombaria alive. Thank you. At least one of us needs to survive this. Nobody died. Night 6. Riku loses sight of where he is. 9S shoots a poisonous blow dart into Ren's neck, slowly killing her. Oh boy. The Hornet receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Azrael, Grombaria, and the rival cheerfully sing songs together. See, you don't need to die. Cheer up, Sensei. Day 7. Riku constructs a shack. 9S sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Azrael chases Hornet. Yeah, Hornet doesn't want any of that godliness. The rival discovers a cave. Grombaria tries to spearfish with a trident. Not as easy to use as a sword, is it? Ren is dead, so... Night 7. Azrael tries to sing... I thought I fixed that. No, I know I fixed that. Grombaria shoots an arrow at Riku, but misses and kills 9S instead. Oh, 9S is down. Oh, 9S... I think 9S was getting the most kills this time around. The rival climbs a tree to rest. Hornet receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. So, day 8, Grombaria fishes. Riku steals from the rival while he isn't looking. Azrael pushes Hornet off a cliff during a knife fight. So that's 9S and Hornet down. Those are the two that were doing the most to win. Oh boy, it's coming down to the wire. Azrael starts a fire. Riku, the rival, and Grombaria get into the fight. The rival triumphantly kills them both. How? How does this guy beat both of them? What? That makes no sense. They must have killed each other. That's the only explanation. Azrael sets off an explosive, killing the rival. Okay, at least that guy doesn't win. Yeah. So, with that, Riku, Grombaria, and the rival are dead, leaving just Azrael. So, the official match, the one that's actually being shown in this video, the winner is Azrael. Oh, I might still end up doing those other 2 rounds just to see what happens. Just to see first how Grumbarrier won, and then the second how I won. But those are going to be their own separate videos. But for now, let's take a look here. 3 kills. 9S had 4 kills. Did anybody else even come? No, 9S had the most kills. Hornet? I don't know. I thought Hornet was doing some good work to get things going, but she didn't get any kills. 9S had the most kills. And I was the first one to die. I was the first one. Why was I the first one to die? Okay, yeah, just show how all that went. Took 9 days. Yeah, most kills was 9S. And that was that. So that took a couple tries to get through, and I still need to make some edits apparently. Give me 1 second on that. So I fixed it. I saved. I got the codes. I got the codes for 3 different builds. The first one where Grumbarrier won. The second one where I won, and from this build where for this one where the genders are all correct. But this was actually very fun. Like, I actually like the Hunger Games Simulator, even though I haven't played it in a while. The reason being, it takes a while to set up, and that's boring. But it's just so fun. It's worth it. I might end up doing this again down the road. I am strongly considering doing the 2 that we're already seeing. And oh yeah, I just remembered the first seed was the one where both me and Grumbarrier won. But anyway, yeah, I'll probably do those as their own separate videos. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Later.